You guys want to hear my opinion about why so many people have an issue with criticism? It's because historically, ever since VTubers became a thing in the West, criticism wasn't really a thing because everything was shiny and new. Everything was like, oh my god, let's go. And then as it got bigger, as you start getting more people, as you start getting shittier things happening, as you start diversifying out to different kind of communities. So now you have those that follow the bigots, you have those that follow the very far left, those that are in the middle, you know, all these fun things. Now it's just like every YouTuber community in existence, where technically everyone's pretty different. Everyone has their own communities because as content creators, that's what happens. And yet now we're starting to finally have conflicts because people just don't like each other. And because people don't like each other, either they resort to calling each other insults, causing infighting, or someone sees someone do something bad, so they call them out, or vice versa, and then suddenly criticism rolls in. All these things happen, and for the most part, most people who are new to VTubing, like who joined the VTubing stuff, are relatively new to the content creator sphere in general, so they have never had to deal with bullshit coming their way. They aren't used to having random people to suddenly say stupid shit at them. And that's why so many people get defensive. So many people try to weaponize their own community. And I mean, even people who are experienced creators will do this anyway. It just seems to be a human thing. But I just personally think that, especially in the VTuber community, we're at a point right now where there's established creators who have done no wrong, who have done basically nothing. They stay to the entertainment industry and just make the content purely as is, which is good. They do them. Now we have the people who are deciding to branch out because just trying to compete in the entertainment industry is impossible. I'm gonna be real with you guys. If I just kept doing my streams, kept trying to be wholesome, cute, whatever, I would not grow. I would stay pretty relatively stagnant, especially because the games I play tend to be niche. And I decided, a lot of people, especially right now, are deciding to diversify their content to finally, after 2+ years, decide, oh, maybe YouTube, I can do YouTube long form content. Because I will tell you for a fact, so many VTubers think streaming is the only way to be VTubers or to do shorts. And it's just like, no. VTubing is just a medium, you guys. You can and should make long form content if it's what you want to do. For me, I've always listened to people who do commentary videos. I've always grown up with that stuff because, hey, I like a little bit of tea. I like a little bit of tea. I like, seeing what dumb shit is out there. So that is why I have chosen this route, because I enjoy it. I have had years of watching other YouTubers do this. And so that is why I have decided to branch out into this niche within the VTuber community. And I think now people are realizing that this is something they can do. That's why there's so many other people who have also decided to do commentary stuff. And then there's also people finally realizing their actions have consequences now because someone's documenting it. And I think right now it's still relatively new. It's still within the first few months of this happening, this transition slowly happening. But I guarantee you, a lot of people are not ready to get covered on for their fuck ups. Because this is extremely common in the YouTuber scene. Everyone who's watched, commentary YouTubers, there's so many people out there who talk shit about whatever. VTubers are not ready for that. VTubers are not used to that. And that's why so many people, in my opinion, that's why so many people hate drama tubers. Because, first of all, you have the people who are slop content, will use everything, sensationalize everything to essentially... You just have they're even within the commentary space, you already have the YouTubers who do the lowest effort shit ever. They just fucking pump that shit out because they just want the clicks, they just want the views, they just want the money. That's it. And then you have people who do the more elaborative stuff, the more video essay-ish kind of stuff. I still don't really quite know where I fall into these. I'm just kind of doing whatever the fuck I feel like. And yeah, so currently that's why so many people hate drama tubers or people who do this as a VTuber, because they're only exposed to people who do the shitty stuff, the stuff I wouldn't ever watch in a commentary YouTuber, because I want more elaborate content personally. But as someone who does this by myself, it's rough. But yeah, you guys finally get to be picky. And then I kind of noticed that after my Torakaru video kind of blew up, I saw other people decide to do commentary stuff recently. I don't know if it's because of my Torakaru video, but I noticed a lot more people after that, you know? That have decided to be like, hey, let's cover XYZ drama. But then I feel like I personally haven't watched a lot of those people. But I feel like sometimes they just like, it just seems like it's very on the surface level, very opinionated, very sensational, I suppose. I've gotten a few comments where people are like, hey, I really appreciate, like, you're one of the few people that like don't over sensationalize things, and I'm very appreciative of that. I'm very appreciative that people like my content because of the way I present it, that isn't in a way that you just fucking eat like junk food, essentially. Oh, you made things respectful rather than pushing on the drama elements. That's good. That's a good way to put it. Because I do want to keep on the respectful part. Because, like, ultimately, I know people are behind all these. Everyone who gets called out, there's a person behind it. There's a person who did the call out. There's a person who was the callee. That doesn't make any sense. But the person who, you know, whatever. Sometimes I do think some people are just more fucked than others, and I don't like them. But what can you do about stuff like that?